Hello everybody and welcome to Coach Oak Post Comes a Battle because the supporter doesn't like him. So we are up in SOS. This is the Losers Bracket quarterfinals, I believe. That sounds about right. So we are facing a team of Galarian Ponyta, Ferroseed, Krogunk, Mudbray, Joltik, and Kabuto. We have got a team of Focus Sash, Flamethrower, Taunt, Toxic, Parting Shot on Litten. We've got, with Intimidate, we've got Sturdy, Berry Juice, Recycle, Substitute, Volt Switch, and Toxic. On Magnemite, Scraggy is DD, Drain Punch, Knockoff, Taunt, and yeah, that's 4 moves. Natu is Sash, Heat Wave, Air Slash, Giga Drain, and Tailwind, which kind of hits his whole team. Super effective, which is really nice, except for the Ponyta, but yeah. The Scarf Tentacool is Surf, Sludge Wave, Haze, and Rapid Spin. Lickitung is Body Slam, Flamethrower, Wish Protect. Very defensive. So honestly, I didn't love this matchup. Krogunk kind of destroys the whole Lickitung and Spritzy core. I had a few things that could work well, but Mudbray, Ferroseed is super gross, and Ponyta can just wreck everything on my team if it really so feels the need, which I don't like. And Kabuto is scary. Yeah, Kabuto is always scary. So let's see how it goes. We're going to lead with Litten 100% of the time. If he leads something other than Joltik, because it's a speed tie and the taunt could prove worthless. If he leads something that wants to hazardy things or shenanigan things, we'll taunt. If not, I decided to go Toxic because I'm Sash. I know I live 1 from the Joltik. If I Toxic, I figured it was Sash as well, so if I Toxic Tick broke it Sash, I could potentially Flamethrower for the kill the next turn. I figured it would probably Volt Switch. I was hoping it would go Mudbray, which kind of made sense, or the Kabuto. So I didn't really want to Flamethrower, so I figured Toxic was probably the best bet, which worked out well. I'm going to taunt this all the time. Don't want rocks, don't want shenanigans. Figured it would probably attack, but that was okay because I had Sash, which it does. So we go Rock Slide. We're just going to Parting Shot out, let it take a couple turns of Toxic. And we have this basically to sack with Intimidate later. We're going to go Scraggy. It shouldn't take too much because he's -2 now. And he has to attack, so I can just DD up, which we are going to go ahead and do. Let the Toxic rack up as well. Goes Krogunk. Surprised me a little bit, and then I realized, oh, Krogunk actually hits this way harder than I thought with a Violate. So he goes Back Wave. He could have killed me with Focus Blast, but I wanted to just Drain Punch. There was a good chance I would get back enough health if he hadn't Back Waved. That I would live Focus Blast. Now obviously he has to Back Wave again, but I had enough health that I could live that. So I take down the Krogunk, which is really good. I really need that Krogunk Gong for Lickitung. It just helps it so much. He goes into the Mudbray. I'm going to Drain Punch. I thought I could get enough back where I would live the Earthquake, even though he has obviously more damage now. But he was a bit bulkier than I thought, where I got the lowest roll. I'm not sure which. Probably the bulkier thing. But even though I got a low roll, that's low roll. But so I didn't quite survive, which is okay. I mean, it's pretty low now. I can clean it with Natu and keep my Sash intact, which is really nice. We get to do that. Mudbray is terrifying, and I'm glad it's gone. So he's going to go Joltik. I just go Heat Wave because I know I have the Sash. I don't know if he was Sash or a bit bulkier, maybe a mix. I never 100% figured out the item on the Joltik. But we're going to switch out. Didn't want to mess with it. I know Magnemite can take it pretty well. Hoping with Thunderbolt, obviously Volt Switch makes more sense. But now we've lost our Sturdy, which isn't ideal. I figured this could have high horsepower. It could also go with Mystical Fire, so I wanted to go into the Lickitung, who takes that quite well. I need to put up a Wish, figure out exactly what this one wants to do. We know it's Life Orb. Zen Headbutt, thankfully, it does not flinch, which would be really bad. So we're going to Protect just to get this back. I believe I Protect again because... or no, I Wish again. Sorry, not Protect again. Wish again. Because this couldn't hurt me that much. It Rain Dances, which I don't like. I don't like the Rain Dance. Now Thunder does the same as Thunderbolt, so he just Thunderbolts, which is good. I don't think he had Thunder, because I don't think he would have 3. But anyways, so we bought something to kill it, but now we are back at full, but also there's a Kabuto coming. So I believe I wished because I wanted to get the wish back into the Magnemite. +1, I still think I live any hit with the Magnemite as I go into it. So I really want to do that and get this back. He Home Claws again. So he's Home Claw once, that was scary. He's Home Claw twice. He can't miss. This man can't miss. He's very scary. I cannot quite kill with Volt Switch. So I want to Toxic. If he hits me into range of my berry, obviously I get that back. I expect he's going to try not to, but I thought from here there was a chance he could hit me in range even with his weakest attack. But if I hit this Toxic, I can do some Protect turns, potentially stall the rain. I've got, a couple mons that I could sack. I can sack the Litten, I can sack the Natu if I have to. Obviously, I'd rather keep at least one of them around because, fire moves and Ferroseed. But as long as I keep one of them or Lickitung, I think I can still win this. Lickitung should be the other two. So if I hit this Toxic, I can just stall out some turns, and isn't stalling turns just lovely? Because we need to stall out the rain and we need to stall. Oh, it was Damp Rock. I know what it was. It was Damp Rock. Joltik was Damp Rock. I didn't clue into it at the time, but I clued into it now. But I missed the Toxic, which is not ideal in any way, shape, or form. So Tentacool also just needs a bit of chip to be able to kill this. And Natu, if I stall out the rain, can Giga Drain it to death. Yeah, so we're going to go Lickitung. I'm going to Body Slam. I'm hoping a para. Real talk. He crits, which is super annoying just because of range and things and stuff. But I do get the para, so I have a hope. I have to hope he gets full parrot here, which he does, which is a absolute lifesaver. The rain going away will lower his damage output. Yeah. I'm assuming he went for Aqua Jet that turn. He's going to Home Claws again, knowing a Protect's coming, which is quite fair play. Yeah, we don't want anything. I go into Magnemite. I believe he gets full parrot again here, which is very unfortunate. But I just had to keep the Lickitung because I thought I could beat everything on back. He gets another one. I go for Substitute because I don't get back to full and have a Substitute if he gets parried. He could have just killed me with the Waterfall if he wasn't full parried. So we get very lucky on the pairs. Full emissions, but if I hadn't missed the Toxic, I wouldn't have even had the chance to get the para. So I don't know. I guess I don't feel that bad. We're going to Volt Switch, which does take it out. It actually had a chance not to. But we do take it out. We are going to go Lickitung. It's best kind of mid-ground play. Tentacool can't really touch Ferroseed. Yeah, this, I'm getting just fire off a wish. Zen Headbutt should only do about 30. Obviously, it can flinch. He misses, and then actually he's going to forfeit here. Lickitung, I think, without more hacks, I mean, this was super hacksy both ways. With the Toxic miss, the crit, which was also super unfortunate, made me have to get extra lucky on the back end. So I did come out in the favor of it at the end, but there was so much hacks that led up to that. It's just unfortunate either way, especially in a loser's bracket elimination round scenario. Yeah, I feel bad for my opponent. I still think I did what I needed to do to win, so I guess I don't feel that bad, but like, yeah, it's not good. I realized I probably should have had Giga Drain on the Tentacool, could have played me out of there. Scarf Tentacool did not outspeed Kabuto in the rain, which was unfortunate. Unless I obviously Rapid Spun, but then I'm Scarfed into Rapid Spin. But yeah, it could do a good chunk with Surf. Obviously, was doing less out of the rain, but I needed some chip, which Toxic would have provided, and I could have just stalled. But that's okay. It is what it is. We do pick up the win. We do move on. Gyeongtung is a king. We anoint him with many crowns. Anyways, unfortunate it went this way, but it is what it is. Well played to my opponent. Good games. Sorry, this game decided to have all the hacks in the world. Have a nice day, everybody, because Coach Oak said so, and I will see you all next time.